Hi guys, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me for my first ever Facebook Live workshop. I'm really excited about this. I'm hoping Facebook is nice to me this evening and isn't glitchy or anything. If something happens, just come on back and I'll hop back on. Tonight we're going to be creating these 3 projects using the Berry Christmas Workshop Your Way kit. So if you've already purchased your kit, I've sent you instructions, cutting guide instructions via email. If you haven't purchased your kit, there's still time. All you need is this kit right here. It's called Workshop Your Way Berry Christmas Scrapbooking Kit, item number G1137. You can hop on my website and pick up this kit. And I chose this kit because it has everything you need in it to make up to about 26 holiday gifts. So that pretty much would cover quite a few people on your list. In this kit, you will get the Berry Christmas paper packet. You'll also get the Berry Christmas. Hi, Ann, or Mary Ann. I'm sorry. Hi, Mary Ann. You'll also get the Berry Christmas compliments, and these are so fun. They're glittery, these cute little bears, stars, all kinds of fun things, some buttons, and also has some fun holiday stickers to decorate all your cute little gifts, and I'll give you some ideas a little bit. And it also comes with these Christmas dots, which I absolutely love. They come in red, this silver glitter, and some green, so perfect for the holidays. And also comes with a roll of our silver shimmer trim. So pretty much everything you need to doll up these gifts and have them all done and ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started with, let's get started with the mug. Let's do this one first. I think it's probably the easiest. They're all pretty easy, but let's start with this one. Okay, so what you'll want to grab is your paper trimmer, scoreboard, some glue, a bone folder, a Christmas stamp if you want, and some twine, and Cello bag and candy. That's what you need for this little guy. Hi, Renee. Hey, so what you'll want to do is cut a piece of pattern cardstock 9 inches by 4.5. So this is 9 by 4.5, and our paper is double-sided, so you can choose either side. So this one right here is the bear, and I thought this was fun. One tip is you can just use the regular pattern paper, like cut through the middle, and you can use the shimmer trim, or this one, I use the zip strip. So every pattern paper has this design on the top, and so I just cut it with the zip strip to be my top. Okay, so grab your scoreboard, and you'll want to score this. And I'm sorry if it's blurry. I'm not sure if it's my lighting or what's going on, so I apologize for that. So you want to score lengthwise. Oh, so you'll want the pattern that you want on the inside facing up when you score. So we'll score at 1.5 all the way down. Then we'll change it to widthwise, I guess is what you call it. That's what I'm going to call it. And you'll score at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches, 4 inches, whoops, 5 inches, oh, and if you go off a little bit, it's okay, 5 inches, 6 inches, and since I know these are just inches, I'm going to flip it over because I ran out of room and just do another 1 inch and another inch right there. Okay, and your scoring's done. Stick that to the side and grab your micro tip scissors. And oh wait, first you want to fold on all the lines. So this is where your bone folder comes in handy. You want a nice crisp line on all your score lines. Okay, and I apologize if you're commenting. For some reason, Facebook sometimes lets me see your comments If you have a question, I'll go back and answer later if I missed your comment. So go ahead and ask any questions in the comments, and I will get them answered. Okay, and then one last one. There we go. So then you'll want to come and cut on your score lines up to that 1.5 mark. It's kind of hard to see on this light color. Hopefully I'm getting it. There we go. I love this berry paper. Look at this cute little... Oh, I got that one off a little. There we go. And then one more. Okay. Hi, Julie Brown. How are you? Okay, and then you just want to cut that tab off on the end. Okay. Then take some glue, whichever kind of glue you want, and we're going to make it into a circle like that. So I am going to just glue right here and just match that up. Just like that. Okay, and then you have your little circle like that. And then you just need some glue. I probably should have glued before, but I'm just going to kind of go inside and just grab a couple. You need about, I don't know, 4 or so. Okay, so there's your little circle, and you just kind of push those down. If you want, you could probably put it on like a candle or a cup to help you shape it. It's really pretty easy. It keeps it shaped pretty well just by putting down these tabs. And I'll stick this one. Just kind of rotate which ones you're putting down. And there we go. You can take your bone folder in there and kind of smush them down a little bit if you like. Okay, and then I'm going to bring back our scoreboard for just a minute and take this 1/2 by 4-inch piece of cardstock, and we're going to score that at 1/2 inch on both ends, and this is your handle. I'm going to fold that, and I actually used liquid glass for this just because regular glue didn't seem to hold it down. So I'm going to grab my liquid glass. I kind of, if it gets, when the liquid glass gets, there's like not as much in there, it kind of gets goopy at the end, so you can just take a little pen and like get it in there to help bring up the glue. Let me see if that worked. It's been kind of I just need to buy a new one, really, is what I need to do. Oh, there we go. So just a little bit of liquid glass, or any kind of, probably any liquid adhesive would work too. And I'm just sticking that right underneath that border. And then we'll stick this one right there. I just have to hold them down for just a minute for them to stick. And did you know that there's left-handed and right-handed mugs? Like, I had no idea. Anyway, I'm left-handed, so I need a left-handed mug. Hey, Ruth, how are you? Okay, so there's your little handle. So to finish this off, you want to grab some treat bags, and I just grabbed these from Walmart. They're just the 4 by 9.5 treat bags. See, there's the top if you want to grab some of those. I think they were like 99 cents, maybe $1 or $2. and grab some candy. And I put some hugs in there. All kinds of whatever candy you want in there. And some twine or ribbon that you have on hand. And just tie that off. Now, a tip on this, if you don't want to put as much candy in there to save a little, if you need a budget friendly, you can put some crinkle from like the dollar store in the bottom. It just brings that candy up a little bit so it looks like it's fuller. Or you can grab like bulk candy at Costco or Sam's Club, and that works too. My scissors ran away. There they are. And I'll just snip that off. So you can just do, I should put more candy in there, but you get the idea. You can just tie it off if you want. You could even tie a tag onto this handle. This one right here, I did a tag using our tag thin cuts. I used this one right here. Or you can use, we have tags on our Cricut cartridges as well, or that's another idea, and you can put in there. And then this one's pretty similar to the one we just did. So that is the mug. Oh, this one right here. This one I used that zip strip with the ho ho ho. I thought that was really cute. Okay, so that's the mug. So pretty simple and easy. Let's move on to these cute little nugget boxes. I made a few different versions of this. And how these work is this little, let me do this one. This little thing slides off the band, and you can open it up and you can put Hershey nuggets in there. One thing I kind of accidentally figured out, which is kind of a fun thing, when I was going through my kids' Halloween candy, I realized that these little guys fit in there perfectly. So if you're little, they're probably a little more cost effective than the nuggets, but look how cute that is, opening it up with the little mini candy bars. So a couple different ideas for those. I found that the nuggets are cheapest like at Costco or Sam's Club, buying them in the big bag. Just a little tip on that. So let me show you how to put these together. So let's see. You want to grab pretty much the same supplies as before. And this paper right here is 5 1/4 by 8 1/2. And the band is 1 3/4 by 5 1/2. And then if you want to cover your nuggets, you'll want 7 of the 1 and cut 1 by 3 for your nuggets. Now, what I found was the easiest, I forgot to tell you at the beginning, is when you get your Workshop Your Way, your Berry Christmas Workshop Your Way kit, cut all of the projects you want to do, like the big pieces, and then put your scraps in a baggie or set them aside, and that's what you're going to use to decorate and make like your bands and things like that. So there's my little tip. Cut all the big pieces first and then use your leftovers to decorate. So, okay, here is the base for that. Let me bring in my scoreboard again. Okay, so this one you want to score, make sure it's in this shot, there you go. You want to score at 3/4 inches all the way down, and 3/4 inches again on this side. Okay, and then flip it this way, and you'll want to score at, let's see, I've already scored this, so gotta make sure, maybe I haven't. I haven't. Well, I did, but I was thinking of the other thing. Okay, so here's your 3/4. Flip flip it around and do 3/4. And then you'll want to score at 3/4 again. Okay. And 2 1/4. You know what? I'm sorry. That is not right. Scratch that. Okay. Just pretend we're starting over. I'm so sorry if I ruined any of your papers. Okay, so this way, I'm sorry. This way we score at 3 1/4 and 3 1/4. Then we do it lengthwise at 3 1/4 and 2 1/4, 3 inch, and 4 1/2. But that should already be your 3/4, okay? I think we got that. So 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 2 1/4, 3, and 4 1/2. Okay, sorry about that. It's not like I haven't made quite a few of these. I should remember how to do that. Okay, so next, just like the other one, we're going to fold on all the score lines. Just make a nice crisp fold on there. I'll do this one this way. There we go. And then there's this one right here. And this one right here. Okay. So then what we want to do is taking like a circle punch, or you can even just cut a circle and trace it, is just kind of eyeball where your half mark is on this long side, because it's going to be your notch, kind of like your thumb notch, and just make a little notch mark right there. Okay, and then we are going to trim these little tabs up to the 3/4 inch mark on both sides. Okay, so this is going to be your lid with this little notch out. So we're going to make the bottom, and I found it easiest just to grab these, well, put the long ones down and then glue these shorter tabs, and do that on both sides. Oh, we want that one. These shorter tabs, just like that. Okay, so let's do our bottom. So you just glue it like that. You can also glue it on the inside so you don't see the tabs, which I probably should have done. I'm sorry, I'm leading you guys astray this evening. Okay. Either way, the top of the lid is going to cover it up so they won't see it. And then kind of fold back this top one, which is your lid. Hi, Carol. And square that off right there. And right there. So that is your lid. And it goes right in there. There we go. Okay. So then you want to take your band and just kind of wrap it around. So like on these ones, I used pattern paper. I wanted to change it up and use a little cardstock. On this one right here, I actually used one of the cut apart cards that comes in. You get a sheet of these cut apart cards, and I just cut these ho-ho-hos to to use as the band. So you can do all kinds of different things with those. But how you do the band, which I found easiest, is you kind of just wrap it around loosely because you don't want it to be tight so they can't slide it off. And then I just pinch it just a little bit to kind of see where, just lightly pinch it on those corners. So that's where I'm going to get my fold lines, like that. And you can see where your fold lines are for your band. I'm just going to make them a little bit crisp with the bone folder. And just like that. Okay, and then you'll put some glue on there. And you can wrap it back around. And just keep it, make sure it's still a little loose so it will go up and down, and glue that down. And then you can decorate it how you'd like. On this one, let's see, I promised I was going to show how to make this cute little tag right here. So this one I'm going to actually do like a little tag. I'm going to grab my, okay, so I'm going to make something like this, this one right here. So I used the Happy Ho Ho to You. So the stamp set itself is called Ho Ho Ho. It's one of those $2.95 stamp sets that we love. And I'm going to show you a little trick that I did with it. So we have acrylic stamps. Close to My Heart has acrylic. And I actually took so this is one whole stamp. What I did was I took my microtip scissors and I cut it. So I cut the words so I can use them separately. You can mask off for the different colors if you want, but this one I felt like the stamp set was, you know, $2.95, so I took the risk and I just cut it apart. And I thought, how fun would that be to use the happy and the to you and like put birthday in the middle, or just use the ho ho ho. So anyway, I felt okay about cutting it apart. So anyway, you can do that actually on any stamps if you dare. All right, so let's do the happy with cranberry ink. This is our older style of ink pad. I am slowly getting the new style. I'm going to just stamp happy right there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this little shape right here is actually our banner thin cuts. And another tip is when you cut a banner, you just cut some extra and stick them in the back so you have them ready for your next project. Extra little tip. So there's the happy in cranberry. And let's do the ho 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 in pewter. This is one of our new basic colors. It's seriously my favorite gray. Stamp the to you in the middle. And then we'll stamp, oh, I did that wrong. Haha. It is a rough night for me, ladies. Okay, let's start over. So when you mess up, you grab another one out of your baggie. Okay, so happy is in cranberry. Let's try this again. So maybe you don't want to cut it apart because you can't remember what order they go in. Okay, ho ho is in pewter. All right, they all get it right eventually. Okay, and to you is in fern. There you go. And then I thought it'd be fun to grab that silver shimmer trim that comes in the kit and just kind of use it as an adhesive because it's sticky on the back. And just run it along that side, leaving a little bit on both sides. Maybe angle it a little bit just for fun. Oh, that doesn't look good. Let's do that. There we go. And then just attach it right onto the band. Oh, it might need a little bit extra glue. It will need a little bit extra glue. There we go. And then if you want to add a little bit more bling, you could throw in a couple of these little dots and just decorate however you'd like to. Oh, you know what? If I slide it, oh, it'll go over. There we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry, ladies, I'm usually more organized than this. Okay, so this is your nugget box, or as we just talked about, you can stick the little mini candy bars in there. Okay, so this one right here, I used the pattern paper. I just put the shimmer trim. I didn't even put it all the way around. I just stuck it to the side because you're not going to see the back really. And this is one of the badge buttons that comes in the compliments. And this one, like I said before, was from the cut apart card. And a couple more ideas. This one is from the compliments, and I just 3D foamed that on there with some of the shimmer trim and a dot. And this one, I used a tag and this little sticker right here, and also some of the, I didn't even go all the way around on that one. I just did the shimmer trim right on the top. And then for your nuggets, I forgot to show you. For your nugget, if you want to wrap that, just take a glue dot and like that, and just wrap it around your nugget. It's really simple and easy. And then you can stick it inside your box. So it will hold 7 nuggets, and what was this? And then it will hold 5 of these little mini candy bars. So that is the little Hershey nugget or miniature candy bar holder. So there you go. All right, the last project, and this one's the most complicated, so now I'm scared because I keep messing up, is these cute little gift card holders. I'll get my instructions out. Okay, so hopefully I can remember exactly how to do this and not mess up for you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so here is, oh, this is the little gift card right there, and then inside I put Hershey Kisses. I left these open because I haven't filled them yet. You could really put anything like a lip balm or something in there. You don't even necessarily have to do this gift card part. You could just use it as a gift holder if you don't want to put a gift card in it. So there's a couple of different ideas for you. So let me show you how to do these. All right, so we'll get our scoreboard back out and grab my little container with all my pieces. Okay, so what you'll want for this one is a piece of cardstock, and I recommend cardstock because you want this to be pretty sturdy. And so that's why the Workshop Your Way is so awesome, because it comes with, I believe, 6 sheets of cardstock, so you can make 6 of these out of the kit. So this piece right here is 6 3/4 by 9 3/4. Then you'll also want some pattern paper. You'll want 2 of these. This is 3/4 inch by 4.5, and you'll want another piece of pattern paper that measures 2 1/4 by 4.5. So this is another one of those cut apart cards. I really liked the cut apart cards for this project. He's right here. And I just cut it to the size I needed. And I'll show you the other ones in just a minute how I did them. But you can use pattern paper. Anyway, I thought the cut apart cards made it really simple and easy for this project. So let's score it and cross our fingers I get it right. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. Okay, so this one you'll want to score this way at 1, all the way down, and 5 3/4. Oops. And mine's already scored, so you would think I wouldn't mess up, but all right. And then you'll flip it this way, lengthwise, and do 2 3/4, and then 5 1/4, and 6 1/4, and then you'll flip it and do a 1/2 and 1 1/2 and 2 1/2. Okay, and then this is the tricky part. It's still not too tricky, but those that have the cutting diagram or the email that I sent you, you have this diagram right here, and that's how we're going to cut it. So let me show you how to cut this piece. So these, I don't know if you can see the score lines. So this is actually, maybe this will help you guys visualize it a little bit. So this right here is the back side of the top. So when you fold it down, actually we'll fold it this way with the score lines. This is going to be the top of your box right here, okay? So what you want to do is cut this piece right here. So this score line is right here, but you want to just come out just a little bit so you have a fold to fold over for your gift card. And when you get to the next score line, you're going to cut in and cut it all the way down to the next score line, which starts your 1 inch score lines. And then you can cut that off like that, okay? And then on the top side, we are going to cut it all the way down. So it's from that score line to the next score line, and like that, okay? So that's what it looks like. This is your little flap for your gift card. And then with these little tabs right here, I don't remember what it's called, but it's kind of like you want to cut them in a little teepee. So I kind of just go from point to point. They don't have to be perfect, just to, when you fold it together, it just helps the box come together a lot easier, just having them angled like that. So we'll cut this one. And I apologize if you guys are asking questions. Facebook doesn't let me see your comments, so I will get on and answer them afterwards. So do ask questions and I will answer them. Okay, and then this one right here, you're going to cut that one off. Okay, so you're going to cut off this little 1/2 incher. And then do the same thing over here, just kind of these little teepees. I think there is a correct word for it, but I don't know what that is. I'll do that on this side too. Okay. And then you can do it on right here too. All right, so hopefully we all got that. So that's what the diagram looks like in the instructions that I emailed you. It looks just like that. So then what we want to do is glue the pattern paper to the front. I found it easier to get this part done first. So fold that over and then, so fold the tab in and then fold this down. And then this will be your front right there, okay? So before we glue it down, we're going to put in our notch. Wherever my notch putter inner went, it's here somewhere. You should see my counter, it's full of stuff. Okay, so here's your little, you know what, I'm sorry. We're going to stamp this first, because they're all a little bit different when I put them together. So this one I actually wanted to stamp on. This one is called Merry Christmas. It's another one of our 2.95ers. We have some really good 2.95 stamp sets for Christmas time right now. Okay, we're gonna stick that on there. Okay, so like I said, this is my first live workshop. I promise it'll get better. I promise. So come back. And I'm gonna just stamp this little Merry Christmas right there. Okay. This is just with black ink. Set those aside. And now I'm going to glue it down. Now, you want to stamp it first so you don't stamp on an uneven surface, which I've done. So trust me, you want to get all the stamping done before. Okay, so stick that right there. And then I'm going to just do a little notch like we did for the nugget box. There we go. And then I'm going to take my liquid glass, if it will, oh, it will come out for me. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little liquid glass right here. You can also use adhesive, but I found with this box that the liquid glass worked best to keep it all together. And just across the top. So glue it on the side and across the top and just glue that down. So your glue is right here across the bottom and your glue is on the side. It's seeping out a little bit. Okay, so that's your little pocket for your gift card. Okay, so then we're going to fold these all up. You can use your bone folder. Sometimes I forget to use it. It makes it so much nicer when you do, but I forget sometimes. And then your little tabs, you want to fold those over too. Do this side. All right. So how it's going to go together is really just like a square box. So if you can see it kind of fold onto each other, and then this one tucks in. If I can get it to tuck. So you get the idea. Okay. And it might be easier if we TP this too. Let's just do that. TP that last flap. Okay, so let's put some adhesive on. I'm going to do this side because I don't want to close it yet because I don't have my gift, my little goodies in there yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. These are going to be for my kids' teachers' gifts. And of course I ran out of glue. Oh man. Okay, we'll just use the liquid glass the rest of the time. Okay, so you just want to fold these. Oh, there wasn't even any glue. Okay, and this is a new adhesive and I don't know how it works, so we're just going to use the liquid glass because I know how to use that. So just a little bit to fold onto each other. Liquid glass you kind of have to hold for a minute to keep its shape. But it's kind of like, liquid glass is the equivalent of like a hot glue gun, but it's not hot, if that makes sense. And let's stick some glue right there. And then I should have put a little glue right across the back before I stuck it in there. We can do it after the fact. So you have I'll show you this side. You have a little square, okay? All right, so you can embellish it. I'm gonna grab, I thought this cute little sticker right here would be cute to pop up right next to this other little gift right here, this raccoon's holding. Just use some 3D foam. Stick a little gift right next to that. You can add some twine, maybe some little glitter gems here and there. Oh, you know what? Let's stick them. Oh, these are always so hard to decide where to put these. Let's just stick them up in the corner. And see, I have enough twine. I've been using my twine like crazy just to stick a little. Oh, I don't quite have enough, but I can stick a little twine on there. Have enough for a knot. Let's do a knot. And trim it. Just like that. Stick it under the present so it just kind of has a little bit of something right there. And then I didn't forget our little pattern pieces. You'll want to stick those right here on the front. Just put a little bit of liquid glass on there. Any adhesive really works for this part. I knew I was going to run out. Okay, and then stick some more little glue. A little bit goes a long way with the liquid glass, I promise. Stick that right there, some pattern. I love this blue that I see all over for Christmas time. There's also like pinks and all kinds of pretty colors. So this is the little box, a little notch for your gift card. And there you go. So let me show you. Stick my lid on so it doesn't get too hard. So this one right here, I stamped with the Merry Christmas, and I just used a black journaling pen. This little guy is one of those compliments that come in the compliment pack, and I put some of the glitter gems right here, or not glitter gems, they're dots. The dots right here, and then I did a bow with some twine. And I just 3D foamed him so he pops out a little bit. And I can't remember if I said, I put Hershey Kisses inside of here, or you can put like a lip balm or all kinds of fun things inside of there. And then this one right here, I kind of did a combo. I used that cut apart card right here, 'Tis the Season. I thought it was so cute with the like a chalkboard look. And then this is one of the compliments that comes in the compliment pack, and these stars are also in the compliment pack. And then I just used the light bulb pattern paper. And then this one right here, and the same thing, I used the little cut apart bear because I thought he was so cute. And then I used the berry, that was a sticker, and I had a stamp that said Christmas. So Merry Christmas, and then just those dots right there to finish it off in some of the pattern paper. So those are the gift card tree boxes. So hopefully I didn't mess you guys up too much and you learned a little something tonight. If you like these, let me know, and I would love to do more workshops this way if you like to do them live. You can rewatch. I'll post it to this Facebook group. I'll also post it to my YouTube channel, Craft with Julie. And the special, I did post that we're going to have a special tonight. So the special from now until, let's say, the end of the year. So now until the end of the year, any purchase you make online, so if you go on my website right here, juliescott.closetomyheart.com, and you place an order, I will send you a free gift. It will be a surprise. It will be good, I promise. I've got all kinds of fun ideas of what I want to send you guys. And I have like stamp sets and accents and all kinds of fun things that I want to send. And yeah, so you'll get a free gift with any online purchase now until the end of the year. So I'm going to try to shove all of these in so you get one last look at some of these ideas. I will take pictures of all of these and stick them on my blog, which is also craftwithjulie.blogspot.com, and I'll post them here in our Facebook group. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit them all in. I'll just stick some more in there. But thank you guys for joining me tonight and bearing with all my little mistakes. Hopefully I didn't mess you up too much. But it was fun having you guys join me, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.